about time.
So I'm using OBS. First of all, no, it's not a wireless connection. I'm not using hotel Wi-Fi. We're plugged in. I ripped apart the whole room. They called. They said the person was frantic at the front desk. He was like, I see you. Are you having internet troubles? And we're like no. And he's like, I see you unplugged one of the LAN cables. And I was like, oh yeah, we're just unplugging and plugging in a bunch of stuff. And he's like, okay, so you don't have any problem? I'm like, no, because I unplugged the TV LAN because I was gonna rip that out so we can have this and the PlayStation going. Mm-hmm. And they called me.
Yeah.
So now that whole situation's all screwed up. So yeah, we're hardwired in. I just said I'm using a Mac with OBS, and Macs suck for streaming. And it's YouTube, so it's not the same as Twitch. I had a lot of problems. But we're here
I was
now.
thinking we could just use our webcams on the computer, but what do I know? I'm just a comic guy.
But you still need OBS for that.
I think everything's like built into the browser, though.
It's not.
Then why would they do that? Why would they make?
Because you can't even do that with Twitch.
We should look into that.
I'm telling you, that's not a thing that you can do. You have to go through OBS. Off the record, I will tell you a little something else I learned that I have an NDA and I can't say it on camera.
Okay.
So yes, we're in Vegas right now. Hello. We don't have a lot of time because both of us have dinner reservations at two separate places. Yeah. So hello, Super Ty. Hello, Justin. You can all hear me, right? Actually, I can just turn this up. All right. We have to talk loud because we're using one mic.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be loud. Super Ty. Penis. Whatever your name is. Jason Todd. Jason Todd, you changed your icon. I don't like it. Fanatics. The Blue Banger. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Jake.
Hello, Jake. So, yeah. Oh, Jackie. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, everybody.
Jackie, you were somewhere. Were you on Twitch? You were on Twitch. That's right. Hello. So, again, we're in Vegas. Hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Will.
Yes, Bob.
Start.
Okay.
Your topic.
Really, the only thing I want to talk about is DC announced all their Rebirth plans on Saturday at WonderCon in Anaheim. It's their big new company-wide relaunch of everything. They did this 5 years ago with the New 52, and then they did it again with the DCU, but nobody bought DCU comics, so they're redoing everything. It's called Rebirth. It's going to go back to like old school style DC Comics before the New 52 happens. There's a lot of cool stuff actually that is involved. One of the cool things is a lot of the writers they got. Greg Rucka, who is one of the best Batman writers of late 90s, early 2000s, had an incredible run on Wonder Woman, and now he's back writing Wonder Woman. A lot of their books are going bi-monthly, so there'll be two books a month. And what Greg Rucka's doing on Wonder Woman is odd number issues, which are going to be illustrated by Liam Sharp, are going to be set in the present day and is going to be about how her lasso of truth doesn't work anymore. Even number issues is going to be illustrated by Nicholas Scott and is going to be Wonder Woman Year One. It's going to be her version of the Year One story, which I think was going to be Greg Rucka's Wonder Woman Earth One story that he wanted to do, but they gave that to Grant Morrison instead. But either way, I'm super pumped for that. That's going to be awesome. Greg Rucka wrote probably the best Wonder Woman comic of the last 20 years, the Hecate. Definitely check that out. Other great news, Christopher Priest, the creator of Quantum and Woody and writer of one of the best Black Panther stories, is going to be writing Deathstroke. Deathstroke is not a character I care about solo, and they've tried like 3 times since the New 52 to relaunch Deathstroke, and they all sucked. But now that Christopher Priest is writing it, I'm all in. Christopher Priest is like smart and funny, and yes.
Stop.
Okay.
Are you cool with them alternating issues with Wonder Woman?
I think, I trust...
I like the idea of the stories.
Yeah.
But why do you gotta weave it like that? Why can't they just be 2 separate books?
I think they're trying to make the most of a whole bi-monthly thing, because every book that's going twice a month is going to have different artists, just to alternate to make sure everything ships on time.
Okay.
And I think this is a good way to utilize that and do something unique and special.
Why wouldn't they just do, if they're two completely separate storylines, why wouldn't they just do 2 different books monthly?
You know, I don't know. I
feel like that's just a way to like appease the higher ups.
I feel, well, I don't know, because, well, maybe, because I don't know why DC won't just give Wonder Woman a second comic.
Yeah.
But, you know, if it wasn't Greg Rucka, I probably would be hesitant. But because it's Greg Rucka, you know, I will probably just hit subscribe on Comixology for that, because I trust anything that man does. Some other things that are really cool. Well, actually, something that's really interesting. So they're relaunching Superman as part of it. He's got a really cool new costume. It's a lot better than the new 52 garbage he was wearing. But here's the thing.
Can I try to look it up? Maybe?
Yeah, it's DC Rebirth. He doesn't have red boots. He's got blue boots, but it looks a lot better than it was. But here's the thing. Because right now, the new 52 is still happening. There are 2 Supermans. There are 2 Supermen in the DC universe.
So he's got blue boots?
He's got blue boots.
Okay, yeah, I found
Yeah. So there's regular Superman who wears the stupid power armor thing. And then there's pre-New 52 Superman is in the new universe. He's got a beard. He's married to Lois. They have a kid named Christopher.
Whoa.
They have a kid named Jonathan.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yes.
So, let me get back to the camera. So, there's Superman in the present day.
There's Superman present day, and then there's pre-New 52 Superman who's married to Lois and has a son who's now also in the current DC universe. You follow me?
So there's 2? There's 2 Supermen.
2 Supermen.
Why are there 2 Supermen?
Because they did a story where like time gets all messed up, and pre-New 52 Superman and Lois and their child get moved to current continuity.
Okay.
Now,
so there's only one Lois.
No, there's 2 Loises.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing. All these new Superman books that they've announced and all like the Justice League books feature pre-New 52 Superman.
Okay.
So something happened, like post-New 52 Superman is missing. The Superman we've been reading for the last 5 years is missing. Like they haven't said what happened to him, where he is, like anything. All we know is that this is the old school Superman from before the New 52.
So pre-New 52 Superman, is he a younger Superman?
No, he's an older Superman.
He's old.
Yeah, because in the current series, which is Lois and Clark, he's got a full beard. He has a son with Lois.
I heard the Lois and Clark is good.
Yeah, it's really good. And this Superman is a lot happier and a lot more like what Superman should be. Instead of the New 52 Superman who's kind of dour and like his eyes are always red. So that's cool. I'm excited for that. I just wonder how they're going to play it out. Like how it's all going to work. And if New 52 Superman is even going to be around anymore. So that's interesting. Other things that are happening, they took my idea and there is going to be a Green Lanterns book, plural. But because my pitch for that in my video about ideas for Rebirth, check that out. I said there should be one Green Lantern book called Green Lanterns about the Corps as a whole. What they did was there are now 2 Green Lantern books. One called Green Lanterns about the newest Earth Green Lanterns, Simon Boz and Jessica Cruz.
I don't know any of those names.
And then there's going to be a second Green Lantern book called Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps about the Corps as a whole.
Okay.
So basically they split my idea into 2.
So
and I'm okay with that.
So there's 3 Green Lanterns for this region? Or is Hal Jordan not in this
I think
region?
Hal Jordan is going to be on Oa. And like just in space in general. Because Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, and Jon Stewart are all still around.
Okay.
But
that's a lot.
Earth now has 2 new Green Lanterns, Jessica Cruz and Simon Boz, and their Green Lanterns is going to focus on them and them learning their powers and stuff.
Okay.
Other cool things. Green Arrow has a beard again, which is cool. He's been missing his beard for a while. There's going to be a new Birds of Prey book, which is classic style. It's going to be Barbara Gordon, the Huntress, and Black Canary. That'll be cool. Perhaps most importantly, Tim Drake is going to be wearing red and green again. He is not Robin. If you look at the teaser image, he has 2 R's, Red Robin. So he's still Red Robin, but this is a step in the right direction. The one true Robin is on his way back.
I thought you said he was going to be Robin again.
I thought so too. But if you look closely at the image, it's Detective Comics Rebirth. If you look closely at the image, you can see a double R logo. So
is this it?
That's his current Red Robin costume. Search
I have to type DC Rebirth Tim Drake.
type Detective Comics Rebirth.
Oh, excuse me.
No.
This one?
No. It just erased Tim Drake.
I don't have a costume.
Yeah. That one. If you look closely at his R, it says it's 2 R's.
It is 2 R's.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Okay, so that's... I mean, Damien's still around. He's still Robin.
Is that Black Canary all the way at the top?
No, that's Spoiler. And that's Cassandra Cain, the second Batgirl. She's back. I don't know what she's being.
And the one on top is the third Batgirl.
Yeah.
The lesbian.
Well, that's Batwoman.
It's Batwoman.
Yeah, there's a difference.
It's completely different.
Completely different.
Still lesbian.
Still lesbian.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm probably more excited for this than I was the New 52 and DCU. It seems like they're sort of course correcting things. They're kind of getting back in touch with what they lost. I know like people are concerned there's not a whole lot of diversity around in the comics like there was with the DCU, but I think if we start here, they can start weaving that in slowly but surely. Like it'll get there. Like this is a better bedrock than they've had for the last few years.
Samuel, whatever your last name is, it says Thack Birds of Prey.
Yo, leave the no.
You elaborate.
No, Birds of Prey. I mean, the best Birds of Prey runs was Chuck Dixon and Gail Simone, and they're good. They're fun. You know, they're great books with good stories that tell. Yeah, they're just good. So, the TV show is terrible, but
Jason Todd says, "What about Butts are you talking about? Dick Grayson?" No, more on that later. That's the second topic.
Oh God.
You're not gonna be here for that.
Okay.
They're drinking. We're not. I'm drinking just regular old Honest Tea, which is not a sponsor. It used to be a sponsor.
Yep.
Not for this. For my old band. They used to sponsor us. Jackie says, I'm so behind on comics right now. I'm just sad that Scott Snyder and Capallo aren't doing Batman anymore.
Well, no, but Scott Snyder has a new Batman book called All-Star Batman with a rotating cast of artists, including John Romita Jr., Jock, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think like 2 others. I don't remember who the others are. But that should be cool. First story arc on that is a road trip between Batman and Two-Face.
I'm going to get this name right, I swear to God. Lenadro Penis. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Is there a reason for a rebirth? I mean, like a new Ultimate Crisis or something?
I mean, I think the reason behind the rebirth...
I guess is there like a continuity reason?
Yes, they're going to have... it's called DC... I think it's just called DC Rebirth Special. It's going to be 80 pages. It's going to be $2.99. And it's going to explain everything.
Okay.
That's another thing, too. All DC Comics are going to be $2.99 across the board, which...
They're the ones who have been sticking to that, right?
They've been trying to. Over the past few years, like they sort of last, but like they're gonna now commit to it.
They have a lot of the whole like special issue, 60 pages.
Yeah.
Give me a lot of money.
But the thing is, like, because like I said, a lot of books are shipping twice a month, so you're gonna wind up paying $6 a month for Wonder Woman, or $6 a month for $6 a month for Batman. But hey, at least it's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
So that's it. That's pretty much all I got on that. I'll definitely be looking forward to what's going on in DC Rebirth.
Waru Crook says Arsenal still has that Super Trucker hat.
Yes, he does.
I don't know who that is.
Green Arrow's former sidekick.
And Samuel says Banshee's cape. ... I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Jackie, how do I convince my parents to get Netflix? I can't wait anymore to watch The Flash, Arrow, etc. If you're not old enough, get one of those. Oh, you actually get a Netflix gift card at like CVS, right?
I think
get a Netflix gift card.
Maybe, I don't know.
Save up, get a Netflix gift card, get yourself a year. That's it. Work your ass off.
meet a really cool friend who lets you just borrow his password.
Or that, yeah. You just can't watch it at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody got anything for Will? He's got 2 minutes.
I'll stick around for like 15 minutes longer, then I gotta bounce.
15 minutes? That's a whole lot of minutes, Will.
I'm fine.
Then I'm going to bust out some more topics if that's the case. Super Tie, NX controller leak was fake. It was a phony.
I figured. I'm done with NX rumors. I don't care anymore.
We knew that the white controller leak was fake because it just looked obviously fake and it was very photoshopped. The second one, the black one, looked real as hell. And I even said, like, the day that we found out the white one was fake, I brought the other one into Photoshop and I was looking at it. I was like zooming in. I was playing with levels. I was like, "There's no way this is Photoshop. This is like legit."
Turned out somebody 3D printed controller.
Kind of. He did a really good job making it, and he threw it down and he took a picture of it. And you could see dust on it and stuff. Like, he did a really good job.
Yeah, I mean, but at this point, I don't give a damn about NX rumors until Nintendo officially says, this is NX. This is what it is. I'm not going to click on any more NX rumors until Nintendo says something, because this is ridiculous. Every week it's like, you stick the NX up your nose and it projects Mario in your eyeballs. Like, I don't care.
Vicky, you can take your makeup off. I don't need you. Yay. What about it? I would need you for that. She wanted me to talk about Destiny. I am going to talk about...
What about Batman?
Oh, I want to talk about BUTTS. I'm going to talk about BUTTS.
All right. The Overwatch BUTTS? I have no idea what that is.
Overwatch. Do you know about Overwatch?
I know what Overwatch is, yeah.
You know what Overwatch is?
Yeah.
Overwatch looks really good.
Yeah.
Still have never gotten a beta key. Still really upset about that. Overwatch, really good. I mean, I can't... That's an opinion, and I don't know. Overwatch is supposedly a really good shooter that's like an old school shooter that Blizzard made.
It falls in line with...
it's a Twitch shooter.
What are the Battleborn and Cliffy B's new game?
Yes.
Wallbreakers. Hero shooters is what they're called.
Okay. Like an Unreal Tournament type deal, except, you have character classes and stuff.
Yeah.
One of the characters, Tracer.
Yeah.
Really nice butt.
Okay.
She has a pose called Over the Shoulder, where you just see her butt. And it's a nice butt. People are saying it's not in line with her character because she's like a spunky chick. Overwatch, Tracer, butt. There it is. People already have. None of these are the pose. It's just pictures of her butt. So I guess her butt is like a thing, even without the pose. Oh, some of these I should not have on YouTube. Pose. This is the pose. Over the shoulder, yeah. Look at that butt.
Okay.
So, people are saying it's over-sexualized. It's not cool. And there's a forum for all the beta users. And you can basically just voice any opinion that you have, and they'll respond to you. And somebody said, I don't like this, it's not her character, and whatever. And one of the dudes, I guess the lead, designer, was like, hey, I see what you guys are saying. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable playing this game. You're right, we have our own concerns about this. We weren't 100% happy with it anyway, so we're just taking it out. And they took it out.
Okay.
Now people are mad
that they took it out. Yeah.
People are like, we had it already. Why did you take it away? So, here's my stance. That this is pretty sexualized just because her butt is very prominent.
It's very clearly defined.
But I don't think they meant that, because a good way to fix this would be give the men the same pose, which they had already. Here's Hanzo with the same pose.
Okay.
I want to find the cowboy dude. Overwatch pose. Here's another character that nobody cared about, but her butt's pretty prominent. She's a sexualized character, though. It's okay for her. Tracer, that's not her, style.
I feel like there's a way for Trace... I mean, I know nothing about this character or, the lore of this game, but I feel like there's a way for that pose to be done.
Yes.
And not done in a sexualized way.
I was thinking, instead of having her hand down and like her, like the bottom half is fine with her butt sticking out like that. I think they could have done it like a wave, you know, like a ha, I'm like spunky and cool. I think that would be fun. The cowboy dude, he has a pretty prominent butt,
right?
Doing it over the shoulder. So I think that would be fun. Just change the pose a little bit. You don't need to take it out completely, you know. Yeah. And I also think that taking community responses and listening to all of them and using like there's a you can't.
It's very dangerous. Yeah. It's a very dangerous road to take because I mean, yeah, some people might find that offensive, and that's fine. But then you might have, you know, some people might find something else offensive, and you got to change. You start altering your game so that it doesn't look like what you want to make.
Right.
You know, you're basically, you know, you're sanitizing it to the point where it's unrecognizable anymore. Pretty soon, somebody's going to be offended that you shoot people in the game.
Right. First of all, thanks, Jank, for posting my top 5 butts in gaming. I just mean, like, Steve Jobs once said, people don't know what they want. You just have to give it to them.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, wow, I love it. That's another thing. Like, people do the same thing with Destiny. They say, like, oh, I want, I don't know, like, well, all of the changes that happened in year 2 of Destiny.
Right.
Those were what people wanted. And then they gave it to them, and nobody plays the game anymore because those changes are stupid. So, like, I guess the whole light level thing, people didn't like that there was a light level, so they made it not really a thing, and now people want it back. Like, nobody knows what they're talking about. But I could see why somebody could get offended by this. Not offended, but like it is a little bit out of character, but there are ways to fix it without taking it completely out of the game.
Yeah.
You can't change her butt. That is her butt. Nothing you can do about that, but you can change the top half of her body to make it not so sexualized. Is she looking at her butt? Where is she looking in this picture? Just gonna leave this butt up as long as I can.
Yes.
What does the chat think? Jason says, LOL booty watch. Justin, is this Tracer censoring the same as the comic that came out? Can't remember the issue, but there was a big stink up about that too. I don't know the comic. An Overwatch comic? Waru Crook says Nightwing's butt is better.
Duh.
Jason Todd says, I meant a pose. Who effing cares? Will.
Yes, Bob.
This is from Samuel.
Okay.
Do you agree in IGN theory about Crisis on Infinite Earths coming to DCU? Do you even know?
DC Universe Online?
I guess.
I haven't been keeping up with that game.
Matthew Del Torre.
Hey!
Hey, guys.
Delator! Sorry.
Hey, guys. Recently finished Star Wars Shattered Empire. Have you read? I think I did.
Wait.
Any thoughts on the direction of the canon or elements of the comic?
Oh, Shattered. That's the recent
That's
Marvel.
a recent one?
Yeah, Journey to Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Shattered Empire. That's the
one.
one.
I thought that was an old one.
That's the one about Poe Dameron's parents.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did they do?
They you see, you don't see them do it on Endor, but you know, they were. Poe Dameron was conceived on the night of the Endor celebration, so you learn that. But then the rest of the series is about them doing missions for the other characters. Like Poe Dameron's father goes off and helps Han Solo with something. Then his mother goes off and helps Leia and Luke with something. There's a really cool bit at the end where Poe Dameron's mother goes with Luke to get these 2 Jedi trees that are really Force sensitive. So I want to know more about those.
I don't like when they take characters like... First of all, like, Poe Dameron wasn't supposed to be that big of a deal. Now he is.
Poe Dameron is awesome. I can't wait for his ongoing.
I don't like when they, like, try to just tie to the characters as much as possible. Like, there's whole universes of people in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many planets with people on them. Give us more characters.
Right, but I mean, like,
what are the chances that they all know each other?
I mean, well, Star Wars is really like it's a very, you know, it's all about like destiny and fate, and like everything's connected to like to a certain extent. So that's sort of, you know, makes sense.
That's true. I mean,
fits. I mean, granted, you know, this is, you know, during a time where you were doing either one of two things. You were fighting for the Empire, you were fighting for the Rebellion, and if you were fighting for the Rebellion, which is very small, you know, there's a very high chance you ran into one of the major characters.
That's true.
Fun fact about Shattered Empire.
They do all seem to run into each other all the time.
Shattered Empire was written by Greg Rucka. There you go. More proof. Read anything that man writes.
Jake says they were the trees from one of the Jedi temples, the original temple.
Yes. I think it was...
Original temple? Like the original temple?
Like the original
like
temple.
Thousands and thousands of
Like
years
I think
ago?
the one Luke is standing on at the end of Force Awakens.
Oh, I'm really excited to see more about this Jedi temple.
Yeah.
Jason Todd says, how does Captain Phasma get off of Starkiller? I don't know. She floats through space like a comet and crash lands on one of the planets.
She badasses her way out of...
Frosty says, dang, Will knows his stuff.
Yep.
Apparently they're talking about the weird painting. It's just 3 circles.
This is art. Get it?
This is art.
Jackie, I watched a little bit of the Flash Supergirl crossover, and not to get into it, but yes, it was better than Batman vs. Superman. I don't want to talk about that movie anymore.
Guess what?
I don't want to talk about... What?
That's too bad, because I have a question about the movie.
Okay.
So, did you make a video ranking the Batman, ranking the Batman for the different movies, like the
No.
actors? No, you didn't.
No.
You ranked the voices, or you say who has like the better.
I never said who has the better voice. I talked about the evolution of Batman's voice and why I think going super augmented is wrong. But
Okay.
in it, I did mention why Kevin Conroy is the best voice, because he understands it better than anybody.
Let's rank the Batman actors.
Live action or...
I guess.
Because if we do
top 5.
top 5...
And does Ben Affleck fit in that top 5?
We're including animation in this.
Well, how many voice actors were there?
There's a lot.
I know Kevin Conroy.
There's Kevin Conroy, there's Reno Romero, there's Bruce Greenwood, there's Diedrich Bader, there's Jason O'Mara, there's William Baldwin, there's Patrick Dempsey, there's...
Would the top 5 be all those people? Or would they be actual actors in there?
No, there would be actual actors in there.
Because I know Kevin Conroy is like way up there.
Kevin Conroy would probably be number 1.
Right.
Number 2 would probably be Christian Bale.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Because despite the voice, he got what I think Bruce Wayne and Batman should be.
The reason why I like Kevin Conroy, his Bruce Wayne Batman dichotomy, is that Bruce Wayne is like an act.
Yeah.
And Batman is his actual voice.
Right. And he got that.
I like that.
Yeah.
And
he understood that better than anybody.
Right.
And that's why he's number 1.
Right. I feel like Ben Affleck did that a little bit. His Batman doesn't feel like an act.
Right.
As much as Christian Bale's does. Christian
Bale's Bruce Wayne.
He's like trying.
Yeah.
No, his Batman is trying a lot.
You think so?
Yes, definitely.
Well, I think with Christian Bale, what they did was there were, instead of doing like Batman and Bruce Wayne, there were 3 versions. There was public Bruce Wayne, who was obviously an act. You know, he's walking around with some model stuff.
Yes.
There's
definitely.
Batman, which is a very rough, very brutal extension of who he is. But then there's a middle ground when it's just him and Alfred, and like that's like pure Bruce Wayne. And then he decides
that's just himself.
Yeah, that's just him. And then from there he decides what mask he wants to put on. You know, whether it's the Batman mask or the public Bruce Wayne mask. That's what I feel they did with that.
Okay.
So
So where does Ben Affleck fit? Does he even? Do you even think he deserves a top 5 spot?
You know, in all honesty, he has top 5 potential. Like,
because it's not his fault that the voice is augmented.
No, it's not. Like, I don't blame him for any of the problems with the movie. And if rumors are true, and he's currently writing and directing a Batman solo film, then we'll see where that goes. But
that would be great.
That would be good.
I would love.
Yeah.
Wrote and directed his own friggin' movie.
But here's the Ben Affleck has all the ingredients to be a top 5 Batman. I think I just need to see him in something better,
right?
to fully judge. Because I'll be honest, Val Kilmer has all the ingredients to be a top 5 Batman.
Okay.
He was just in a very bad movie.
He was.
So we just need
Bruce Wayne.
No, Harvey.
No, Harvey.
I'm Batman.
Damn it.
That was it.
Harvey.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go with Kevin Conroy, Christian Bale, 3 other people.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, definitely.
And I have my problems with Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah.
Mostly because his Bruce Wayne was mostly just Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Being Michael Keaton. Then probably followed by.
Was his Batman just Michael Keaton? Also?
No, his Batman was like Batman.
Okay.
You can tell.
Could move his neck.
Yeah.
His whole body.
Then I'm gonna throw Bruce Greenwood in there. I really like his Batman.
Okay.
What
was he in?
He was in Under the Red Hood.
Okay.
And Young Justice.
Oh yeah, he was.
You don't really get a lot of his Bruce Wayne, although I think you do in Young Justice.
Who played him in Batman or Arkham Origins?
Roger Craig Smith.
Oh, okay.
The voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. But he's probably like number 8, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then 5 at this point, probably Adam West.
God.
Let's be real here. Like,
forgot about that one.
You can't deny Adam West.
I think Ben Affleck is way up there.
Yeah.
I would have to see all of these Batman actors laid out because you just threw a bunch in that I'd never even considered.
Yeah, I probably know more.
But Ben Affleck is up there. For sure.
He definitely has the potential to crack the top 5. I just need to see him in a better movie.
You better get that.
Yeah, I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to skedaddle.
Our reservations aren't for a little while.
All right.
So I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer.
So thank you guys for tuning in. I guess you just leave the audio file in the Dropbox.
I'll just download off YouTube.
Or do that.
That's all I'm going to do.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. Be sure to check out my video on the Joker's identity being revealed. Thank you very much. Have a good week.
Tonight I'm going to do... I'm going to make a thumbnail, but it might take me a while, so just use the default for SoundCloud.
Okay. That's fine.
Little bit of how the sausage was made. I'm going to read some chat. Vicky. Yeah. I know I said I didn't need you. Yeah. But do you want to come here? You look too good to come on here.
You want me to come on?
You look too good for this.
I can't see that. I don't like not seeing myself.
Just come down. Come here.
Okay.
Damn. You came in boobs first.
Tie under most places.
Alright. Got a lot of chat going on. Her name is Martha. Alright, I don't want to hear about that. Affleck said his Bats was channeling his loss of Robin, Samuel. Yeah, he's a very sad man. But Batman is a sad man. So he did a very good job at that. Super tired. The solo Batman movie will be co-written by Jeff Johns. That would be sick as hell because we like Jeff Johns here. Can you get a non-Frank Miller Batman in movies? Well, they just need to... Zack Snyder just loves Frank Miller. So hopefully whoever is in charge of this next Batman movie will read some other freaking comics. What's up, Ryan Green? Best video game soundtrack? I have a whole video about that. So go watch that. Nothing has changed too much from that video.
Kingdom Hearts has a good soundtrack.
Move the mic closer, I'm sorry. I'll just move me closer. Everybody's saying Vicky.
Hi.
Hello. This is what you look like, by the way. Here you go.
Oh, ew.
Oh, ew. You could just turn like this.
I'm like 1,000,000 pounds.
Just turn yourself.
That's what Vegas does.
That's what Vegas does.
Oh, I have a little loop hanging out.
Yeah, that's right. Take that. So, talk about Destiny. What happened? Something happened. Everybody's pissed.
Everyone's gonna be pissed no matter what.
Everyone's
But
always
today, Bungie had one of their weekly live streams that they're having up until the release of the PvE update in the spring. It is not a DLC update. It is just pretty much just like a big patch. And people are pissed because it seems like Bungie is going the way of microtransactions, which was fine when it's cosmetic. It technically is still cosmetic, but people fear this is kind of like the tip of the iceberg and what Bungie has in store as far as a pay-to-win type scenario. Which, if you're familiar with the Destiny directory on Twitch, the top Destiny streamers say that would never happen. They were super adamant about it, and now it seems like they were talking about it today, and they were saying, I never thought Bungie was going to go in this direction, and now they are.
Wait, why is it pay to win?
It's not pay to win technically, but people
why
are saying
are
that this is
people
like a tip of the
saying
iceberg
it
of pay to win.
Because you could buy armor. First of all,
Because you
Matthew
could buy
Delatorre
armor.
said, do you guys talk about Destiny? Yeah, now we got a professional here. Twitch.tv/TheGeekChic.
Hi.
Pro Destiny
Pro
streamer.
Destiny streamer.
Throw in the dubstep.
Insert dubstep here, but it's not pay to win.
Wait. But people are saying it's pay to win because you can buy armor.
Yeah, because before it was sheerly it's still technically cosmetic because the armor that you're getting is 3 light level.
I don't like this technically.
Well, it still is technically like cosmetic.
It's just garbage. It's garbage.
The armor can be infused though.
So the armor is garbage.
Yeah.
Until you infuse it, and it's.
Yeah. But it's not going to give you an advantage. It's pretty much just pay to skip the grind.
Did you talk about how they changed infusing?
Oh yeah, so infusion is 1-to-1 now. So basically, instead of like infusing a gun and it being 250, then you infuse a 310 gun into it and it becomes like a 270. Now it'll be a 310. So whatever the light level of the gun or armor piece is that you infuse, it's going to become that light level.
My mods are so good. Look at this.
What?
Posted links and stuff.
I know.
Frosty, I tried to make you a mod, but it wouldn't let me do it on my iPad. So yeah, I have that stupid raid hand cannon.
Yep. That hand cannon sucks.
It's the worst.
The worst
It takes 1,000 years to reload, but I have to use it because it ups my light level. So now I won't be afraid to infuse that into my Hawk Moon and love life again.
Yeah.
But they fixed that so that now you can have this armor.
Yeah, now you can buy this armor.
So
you
the
don't
armor...
have to technically buy it. You could find it by doing Prison of Elders or Crucible or Daily Playlist. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to do any of that.
So now you buy this armor and it's garbage. It has barely any
it's
light.
3 light level.
Then you take the armor that you have and infuse into this.
Yeah.
And does it take the perks with it?
I don't know. There was a big discussion about perks. I don't know how that works.
Because that's the thing, like...
I didn't get to actually
You're throwing
watch
all of your
that,
light
but-
level into this, all of the light from the armor that you have into this, and you're destroying the armor that you had.
Right.
So it is just cosmetic. You're changing the armor that you have already, but I think that the perks of that armor, the armor that you bought, I think those are the perks you're going to get. Do they have any examples of these things?
They do, but I don't know if they're online yet. The online sources that I tried to find were very sparse.
Okay.
So, I mean, they just kind of talked about
that would
live
get people
blogging
mad.
it. Yeah. I mean, people are already mad because they say that Bungie's just reskinning everything. But you have to remember that this is not a DLC. This is just kind of like, here you go. The DLC is coming in the fall.
We're sorry, we haven't done anything.
And this is free, by the way. If you bought the Taken King, this is free.
Okay. Why only the Taken King?
Well,
because you
they
can only
assume they have
infuse.
everything, yeah.
You can only infuse with the Taken King, right?
Yeah.
Justin says, I goddamn hate pay to win.
Most
This
people
model
do.
that
No
most
one
developers
likes pay
are
to
working in games. No Man's Sky has a rumor about it that it will have microtransactions despite a $60 game. That would suck. If No Man's Sky has microtransactions, that'll friggin' tank that game.
Probably.
I'm really scared about No Man's Sky. Because it looks awesome, but what do we do in the game? Like, what is the point of the game?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a reskinned Eve Online.
Yeah.
You just float around for years until you finally found somebody.
Fanatics, probably AJ, says people love paying to save time. Logan does that nonsense all the time. That's how he beat Tales of Vesperia. Tales of the Tales?
Oh, talk about Tales of Vesperia, Bob.
Oh, Tales of Vesperia is a JRPG where you play as this girl.
Right.
She's very cute.
Right. That's most anime girls.
Yes,
are.
it's a It's a turn-based RPG. You play as a girl. You a lot of magic. Lots of running and going to places and then going back to other places.
Sounds about right.
Back and forth. It's fun.
Sounds pretty fun.
Anyway,
Samuel says, "Can Geek Chick be your permanent co-host?" Sorry, Will.
Yeah, that'd be great. Don't tell Twitch that she's here.
Yeah, don't tell Twitch that I'm here.
Fanatics, somebody post the link to Will. He's been on their YouTube channel all week talking about comic books. So if you like him talking about comic books,
do it.
Go watch. Actually, don't post a link. Just click through that channel. Right in the chat.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Fanatics 4. Fanatix FOUR 4. That's about it, guys. Just take a couple more of your comments, and then we're out of here. Because I gotta pee.
We're gonna eat some food. I might go downstairs and get a coffee.
Coffee before you eat? I'm gonna be. Actually, I gotta iron my shirt.
That's you gotta iron. You gotta prep.
Gotta iron my shirt. What other prep do I gotta do?
You gotta prep.
Fart it out?
Yeah.
No, that's after.
Ding. Ding.
I'm scared and I pre-ordered No Man's Sky. I know, Adam. I have it kind of pre-ordered.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Cancel your pre-order and wait for gameplay vids? Nah, man, Jason, you gotta form your own opinions.
Although that is a way of, a lot of people watch me play the Division and base whether or not they should buy the Division off of that.
That's true.
Because they just wanted to see, to us, but not to everybody. But that's fine. But a lot of people want to see the gameplay. They want to see the mechanics. They want to see the broken parts before they get into it. A lot of people, it's a side note, but a lot of people in the Division have not been able to play for 2 weeks.
Matt Del Torre, not sure if this has ever been done before, but you and Will should switch a week on games and comics. Interested to know. Actually, we did once, and I enjoyed myself. I was away for a weekend, and I didn't film anything, so he filmed something over the weekend. I forgot what he talked about on the games show.
You switched sides?
Yeah, we switched shows. And
cool.
I talked about... what did I talk about? I talked about video game art. I mean, not video game art. Comic book art.
Yeah.
What did I talked about what makes a good comic book artist.
Yeah.
I like that. If you click to that, if you search what makes a good comic book artist Wulff Den, you could probably find that video and then click through to his video. I don't remember what he talked about. I also haven't read comics in forever. My stack is huge because Will reads a comic, then he leaves it on my desk, and then it just piles up.
Have I played the new Digimon game? Nope, that's for another trip.
You haven't even played the game you brought?
I haven't even played Yokai Watch.
You brought Yokai Watch to play. Bob, what is your favorite shade of gray? Ryan Green says. Favorite shade of gray is Hex 222222. Let me see what that looks like.
I'm bringing it up. Oh, look at Super Tie. He's a good mod.
What do you do?
He's putting the links for the videos.
Super Tie is the best. Around. Oh yeah, there we go. Hold on. Desktop.
What makes a good comic book artist is being able to draw feet and hands well.
That is true also. Another good shade of gray. 666666. Alright, a couple more here.
We're talking about video games. Boop. I don't know anything about comic book art. I read manga.
What did y'all do about the person with the elbow? Was that me?
Nothing.
Was that me over there? Is that what's he talking about?
No, he's talking about the guy on the plane.
Oh, we beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, we've kicked his ass. No, he owns a vape shop, so story
he does.
over. He owns a bunch of vape shops.
Yep.
In New York.
Sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking stupid head.
All right, guys. Thank you for posting all these links. Go check that stuff out. Vicky will probably be streaming tomorrow from this room.
A little bit.
I had to cut her stream a little short.
Yeah, I had to leave a match. And I took the whole fire team with me, unbeknownst to me. I thought it was just me leaving.
Oh my god.
So we just left one guy by himself, versing a 16.
It says there's 0 people watching. Clearly not the case.
Clearly not.
Why don't I just do it on the computer? Alright guys, thank you. for being
Thanks
here
for
for this
watching.
impromptu stream.
Thank you for.
If you're
being
watching it
my
afterwards,
friend.
if you watch to the end, say potato in the comments.
Potato.
I like this mic. It works pretty damn well.
I like that light. I'm taking it.
This light's great. Look at this light, guys. Somebody, let me borrow this light.
Tell James he's not getting the light back.
It's a cool little light, and it goes up even brighter. Nope. Look at that. He's making me a light. Did I tell you?
He's making you a light?
He's making me a light. It actually looks better without the light.
I think it looks the same. Oh, I can't tell
You
yet.
can't tell yet. So yeah, he's making me a light that I can fold up and put in my bag. It's gonna be really cool.
That's cool.
Thank you very much, guys. Look at the videos we put up this week, and we'll see you next week. And that's the Geek Chic. Twitch.tv/the Geek Chic. And I'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know how to stop. Stop.
Forever. I'm
I'm gonna put the intro back up while we stop. I don't know what it's gonna do.